Hi, Blaze Games here, coming to you back with another video on Minecraft in my wonderful, wonderful world with our wonderful graphics. Anyways, in the last video, we started planting and filling up my garden. As you can see, it's pretty well growing. First things first, what's going to be our food of the day? Pork chop and a lamb chop. Okay, interesting. I got some berries here. I gotta put them away. I did some work to get tons of spruce, and I kind of want to show you what I've done. Put those up there for now. Put that there. But I did a lot of work getting spruce. As you can see, our garden's coming up really good. We almost got full crops now, which is awesome. We soon will be able to start harvesting. I already did the potatoes. Oh, of course I had to do that. I think I got a hole in here somewhere. Oh, I got a shovel. I cannot leave that. I gotta fix it. Which brings me to the other topic for this video. We're going to be building a greenhouse / garden shed to finish off this garden build. Take the broken home, or near broken. We'll fix that. No. But yeah, you can see we got quite a bit of crops going on here. Sugar cane is coming in quite large. Our pumpkins are coming in, which is great. Get some more pumpkin seeds and then we can start growing some more. Our crop of beets are coming in great as well. And I'm beginning to think that I don't need this bottom tier of the garden. I just don't think it's needed. I think what the best thing would do is to expand the animal farm into this area. And I think that would look a lot better than what it is. But before we can start constructing this, that's why I got all these materials. Here. I'll show you something I've done. So you can see all the spruce trees here that I planted. As you can see off in the distance, I have some pale oak trees, which I'm going to fill that area in more with pale oak. You can also see we got another forest growing here, which is coming in nicely. As you can see, we're coming. Was not paying attention there. See, this is why you don't go play near cliffs. Do not play near cliffs, because you could fall and get hurt. But we'll make that our PSA or our thing for the video today. Don't play near a cliff. Anyways, you see we got some of the pale oaks are growing, which is good. We're going to get some more taken out of that valley. But you can also see we got a massive spruce forest going in behind. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fill this valley all through here with trees. Hello, Mr. Pig. And hoping that over time the trees will grow. If we got berry bushes, we'll harvest those because we can always use more of them. But you can see that when we do that, we get this block. I think it's pod soil or something. Can't quite pronounce it right, but yeah, I started planting a bunch of trees here. I get some more down there. I want to fill this village in with giant spruce trees. Yeah. And we got spruce trees growing up there that are good. Oh, I'll just replant that. Plant that. That's kind of the idea. I don't know why I planted this here. I'm probably going to remove it and replace it with spruce trees. I want the village to be full of spruce trees. I want the entrance of the village to be full of pale oak. We're going to just completely blanket this whole entire hill until there's very little room left to plant trees. Or this mountain, I guess, until it's full to the top. But I'll show you the top here. It looks really cool. Just got to kind of parkour my way up to this part of the village. Now this part of the village, for some reason, has remained untouched by the moths. I built that little dirt stairway because there is an iron golem somewhere around here who patrols the village up here. And yeah, I wouldn't want anything to happen to him. But yeah, we have random villagers up here. I thought this village was dead. Boy, was I wrong. We even got a mending villager. Yeah, you can see we got trees up here too. We got spruce trees just growing everywhere. Like this village is going to be soon filled in pretty good. I don't know where that iron golem went. Maybe he fell down even further. Did he go down there? I don't know. There's a villager there that just went in that house. Nope. There's an Enderman beefing with something. Probably that iron golem. Move this tree at the edge there. You can see it even goes further down. So maybe this village is worth saving, or maybe just this part of it and the rest of it's just worth abandoning, but I don't know. Filling it with trees though is pretty cool. Villagers are just gonna have to deal with that. That's just gonna be part of the deal of living next to me. And I don't care that I'm taking fall damage. Also kind of fixed some of the stuttering issues I was having with this installed, or this visuals update. I ended up turning down some settings and fixing some settings, and now it seems to be doing pretty well. Some areas it kind of still stutters around, especially when you're taking a boat across the ocean, but other than that, it's not too bad. And I like it. I like the fact that you can see the bottom of the water now. Would have been really cool to see my previous world that I survived in prior to this one. We already wasted the first half of this video looking at stuff I did off camera. We need to be working on our storage shed. We are going to just borrow stakes from there. I'm going to go get a shovel. And start the construction on my shed / greenhouse. Don't need a hoe for this. We do need a shovel. We do need a pickaxe. I don't really want my shield because it's just going to be in the way. So that's pretty good. I do love the sunsets with this update. Like, that is beautiful. I'll get on my balcony. Like, the sunsets and the sunrises are really nice. Or we'll get up on my roof. Like, look at that. There we go. Oh, what's that little blue thing doing? There we go. Just leaking a bunch of my Xbox account that I don't really use except for Minecraft. I actually got rid of my Xbox. I don't really play it that much. Yeah, the sunrises are just as beautiful as the sunsets. Look at that. And then the light. I just can't get over the... Never thought Mojang would actually do something like this, personally. Alright, so for shed, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm thinking. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make it a 10 by 12 shed. It's going to be a garden shed slash big greenhouse. Kind of like what I had in the last world. It'd be kind of where we store a lot of our produce that doesn't near my kitchen. And then I eventually construct the village that I want to build. And get the villagers off that hill if they make it. On the other side there. And down there. That'd definitely be cool. Alright, let's put this dirt away. The base of the shed is going to be cobblestone. We'll get more cobblestone. What am I doing? I've been so busy getting trees and planting stuff that I haven't had time to work on this yet. So, I don't know, I might make a partial video out of this room, but yeah, in the future I'll do that. Like I said, I'm going to try and stay on top of uploading now. I need to push myself too much, give myself too much leeway and resistance. That's a nice base so far. So I don't really have an idea on how I want to build this yet. So we're just gonna kind of just wing it. So I don't want to do a normal roof pitch. It's going to be... and I forgot I broke my axe cutting down a ton of... 1, 2, 3, 4. Cutting down a ton of trees, so... Move that out of the way. Let's put it there for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how I actually want to do this roof is we're going to take those and make that. And then we're going to do slabs. Try doing a slab roof. And that's why I want it to be 10 by 12, because then it will be more oblong. For some reason, I think you can keep doing that. I wish you could use a stone cutter to cut wood. Yeah, we're going to need a ton of slabs. I really wish you could use a stone cutter. Another thing we're going to grab while we're in here, because I'm going to need them, is 60 of scaffolding. Like the sun's out, it's a beautiful afternoon in the game. Perfect day to start building. So put up some scaffolding. So how I want to do this is we're going to do slab, slab, slab. And yeah, they're going to overhang a bit. And yes, we're going to build the roof before we build the walls. I really should have constructed an axe while I was in there. All right. And I'm thinking we're going to try with that. Put that there. Move these over. And we'll get a couple of those. Actually, it makes sense to do those on that one. So we'll go craft an axe quickly. Just so it matches up with the walls. What am I doing here? I don't have an axe in here. No, I do not. All right. You know what we're going to do since I have diamonds? We're going to make a diamond axe. There we go. I also need to save diamonds because we're going to be building doing a cool build with the library in this world that I didn't do in the last world. There we go. Diamond axe already. Skipped over gold because gold just sucks. Yeah, I like how fast we're cutting through that wood. Excuse me, sorry, I had a coughing fit. And so technically, okay, what am I doing? Technically, these would go like that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna leave that like that. Like so. And then we're going to do the sobs on top of it. Like so. Now we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then we're going to use oak as our structure. Side now. Now, before we get any further, should we make it that far out or should we have it further back? I think we should end it about there. Instead. Get my pickaxe out again. I think that's good enough for length. And then we'll just cut this out for now. We'll keep it open like that. It doesn't really need to be huge. The little garden shed doesn't need to be huge. Greenhouse I would prefer to be a little bigger, but it doesn't need to be huge. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. Is it going to be perfect? Heck no, but is it going to look cool? Yes. Because I always do roofs out of stairs, and I wanted to do something a little different. I think this is that different look I'm going for. Kind of gives the shed area a little more depth. How many rows is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and I want to do cobblestone. It's kind of like the main carrying beam. Like that. You know, when I was cutting down all those trees in that one area, it reminded me of the Lorax with Dr. Seuss. And you know how the Onceler cut down all the trees? Me doing that, that's what that reminded me of, is the Onceler. For some reason that just was a random thought, but that's what that reminded me of. That's what that reminded me of. Instead of letting it grow, I'll just keep destroying the trees. What's weird is how the sun is up when it's still raining. It doesn't go dark. Or I should say the sun is still out when it's raining. It's like you're just getting a sun shower. That is their fancy looking garden shed. So that's a very well built garden shed. To carve the roof out a bit to fit the new construction. Setting again, so need to go get some oak. Their spruce chest. There it is. Not very full. We just filled it up a bit. Also started smelting tons of glass. As you can see, we got tons of glass to work with because we're going to need it for the greenhouse. Just going to do that, and I'm just going to look at the way that looks. So if we're doing it that way, then we can just use oak, just so it looks more complete and clean. Because yeah, that will complete it. Kind of like that. There we go. Yeah, and that suits it. More the merrier with windows, just because the windows look good. There we go. We just built ourselves a nice little shed. And I like it. Just put all these materials in here. These chests are just for dumping materials, so I don't always have to go inside my house to get them. What I want to do is I want to do this. I'm also trying to build stuff that I normally wouldn't build in Minecraft. I'll just call that good. It doesn't look super pretty, but I like it. Put these here. Now for composters. Acquired 4 of them from an actual abandoned village, if you're wondering. We're going to kind of put them kind of right there in a cluster. Now the greenhouse design, that one I'm going to put a little more thought into. And we do need to use, we need to get some torches in there for you. Torches will be temporary. I'm going to have to do another mining expedition. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you want to watch it, it's up to you. I suspected that was going to happen. That's the whole point of putting that there. That's all right, we can fix it. I'm not even mad. part of the reason why I want to torch up this area. Keep the spookies away, or the creepies. There we go. Now what else do we need? Just some more slabs. And we're fixed. Beautiful. Hey, didn't destroy the garden, you just did a dent into my house. Or into my shed. Or my garden garage or whatever it is, I don't know. If I do have so much iron, I think it's time to get some protection around here. And also time to go adopt a cat. But yeah, that would be kind of like a storage room for a good bulk of our produce. Sugar cane and other stuff will get stored in here. We'll store some hay bales in here. It's become a dumping area for all our live crops and produce and stuff. We do need to make 2 more composters since this one's broke. Quickly use my... And we'll also have basic tools stored in there. But I would say that looks pretty dang good. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think of our garden shed or garden garage or however you want to call it. But yeah, again, I really appreciate you watching this video and definitely stay tuned for more because I'm going to just keep pumping out Minecraft content because I'm really hitting like a really big building streak and I just want to keep pushing. I love doing these videos and I'll continue to keep making them. So again, I really appreciate all your support, comments, and likes on my video. It really means a lot to me. So again, thank you so much and have a great day. And I'll see you all later. Bye.